20K. That's a great fucking. That's
dude.
You got to be super happy with that.
No, I am. That's like, I'm just imagining, like, I think it's at, I don't even know the numbers right now. It's probably at like 15, but just that many people watching anything that I make is like, I'm just being a bitch if I complain about it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, how many people have watched your Robin thing at this point? Probably less than that, right?
No, more than that. Because it's cape shit, man.
Right, that's fair. But even still, like, you made something completely up in your own head, wrote it and made it happen, and like, in less than 24 hours, you already had 20,000 people watch that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm super happy about it. But
I'll suck your fucking dick right now, off camera.
But, I mean, you can do it on camera, but it's more of like it's more of just like, oh, the video about someone else's work gets more views than my own work, but it just makes sense. But that's
But dude, like the passion you inject in all those fucking videos, like it's legit inspiring to see someone do that. So regardless if it's your own work or not, that's the source material. Like the fact that people actually want to come and watch them that you've made, I think is a compliment in of itself.
No, I hear what I hear what you're saying, because like when the reason I stopped making YouTube videos in the first place was because I made YouTube videos about Injustice, like the first game, and I made videos and videos and videos and videos about it, like hundreds. And the day the game came out, like hella people were like, time to unsub this, that. And I was like, oh, it hurt my feelings so bad, because I was like 15 or 16 or something. And I realized that all these people didn't care, like, because, you know what I'm saying, as a 15 or 16-year-old, like all of my ego went into that, you know, like my entire self-worth was my YouTube channel. I'd worked every day. I literally skipped school to like be sure that I was the first person to make a video about something. And then I find out that like these people didn't care about like me at all, I guess, and that they just cared about the fact that I was the fastest person to make the news, or I made the best videos or something. And like, I was like, damn, that really hurt. And I quit like a few months after that.
But now you have this, man.
And that's what I said to myself. I was like, I'll never make something, and Chris can attest, I literally said that from like the time I quit my YouTube. I will never make something again if it's not about me.
Well, I try to make all my videos about me and about the movie, if that makes sense, because I couldn't just do like the typical video essay where there's not an ounce of personality.
Yeah, I think what you're doing is like a great thing, but like it's something that I wish like I was able to have done.
You can do it. Do it.
Nah.
Like the thing about
No, I'm trying to. No, I've been working on this video with with Joey, and I've been having fun with that. And then I really do plan on bringing my shitty YouTube channel back from the dead. Good. Not my channel, but make a new one, because fuck those kids.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck everyone. Just do what you
want to do. Fuck everyone. Fuck me.
Fuck Johnny.
Yeah.
Especially.
Any more? All right, cool.
We got 3 more hours of that. So
fuck you.
I wanted to make this episode kind of like Alex coming on the Jimmy Kimmel show.
Of course.
That makes sense.
Like, you know, his film just came out. We're here to promote his film. That's what we're here for. Yeah.
You know,
and so I wanted to ask you, like, I also wanted to kind of be like that weird, like, uncomfortable Indian fella from Britain that interviews like Robert Downey Jr.
Christian Murphy.
Yeah. That asshole. I wanted it to sort of be like that, except I didn't want it to be like that at all.
Sure.
I mean, it can be whatever you want it to be, man.
So, at what night, when you were staring up at your ceiling, wondering what you were doing with your life, did you come up with the script for this film?
Dude, I have to. This happens because I am HiTopFilm's, but I am not the only director-writer. There are 2 other guys, Josh Bullock, John Grace. It was very much a collaborative effort, and
imagine creating your collaborator or crediting. That's
good shit.
Well, dude, it's like because it's the truth. I'm not just like throwing them a bone. Like it was very much one like every scene.
Right.
Scarecrow, right. So every time I was in the Scarecrow costume, that someone else was directing. And every time John was in a shot throwing up worms, you haven't watched it yet, but when you do, every time John's in a shot, then I'm behind the camera and Josh is behind the camera. And then every time it just switched like that. Yeah. So it was very much like John originally had the idea to do a Robin spin-off movie with the Scarecrow as in the Batman character.
Right.
And we took that template and we're like, you know what? Fuck the Batman mythos. Like, we don't want to do fan films because then it's grouped in as a fan film.
Right.
We're like, let's just tell our own story, but use the idea of like a Scarecrow to do it. And then it was very much like we made it up. I don't want to say we made it up as we went along, but we took the scares from the original script, and then we were like, you know what? Why don't we make the Scarecrow I don't want to spoil it for anyone
Don't
listening.
spoil it.
If you spoil this shit, I'm gonna kiss you directly on the mouth.
Well, we were like, why don't we make?
Now he's really gonna spoil it.
Why don't we make the Scarecrow represent this? I won't say what that is because it's up to interpretation. And then the rest of it became a story, a character story about Natalie dealing with this, which is what the Scarecrow represents. So it was very much like a series of ideas that started with a Robin spin-off script that John wrote.
That's really honestly really cool. From start to finish, how long did it take, like, fully to produce type?
John wrote the script last year, probably about a year ago. He wrote the script for it, and then I got the camera, the Blackmagic, to film it.
The cinema camera,
right? Yeah,
Like
cinema
May.
4K.
It's so good, dude. Yes,
I've been working with it. Yeah, I don't know.
The
I've been
battery's fucking shit.
Dude, the batteries are terrible. I've been working with it because my friend bought one, and he told it was around the first time you came on. Like a couple weeks later, I met this guy, and then we were talking about filmmaking, and I found out he wanted to make movies, and then he told me he just got this Blackmagic cinema camera. I was like, that's crazy, because my friend Alex was just saying he wanted them, but they're sold out everywhere, or whatever. And so he was like, yeah, but I think I broke it. I can't figure out how to turn it on or something like that. Or no, he said every time I turned it on, it's just black, and I was like, really? That's crazy. So
You had the lens cap on.
That's
worse than that. So he finally, I'm at a party with him, and I'm like, oh, where's the camera? It's in his car. We go out to the car, open up the box. It's literally still in the box. I pull out the camera, and I'm like, where's the lens? He's like, I have to have a lens too. And I was like,
He bought a Blackmagic cinema camera and was like, dude, what's the lens?
yeah. So I had to send him
Holy
lenses to buy, and then like once he got the lenses, finally he gave me the camera to, like, because he'd literally never touched the camera, so like he gave it to me so I could learn it, so I could teach it to him. So I've literally, like, yesterday or the day before, like just took him out and like was shooting video with him. It does really great in low light too. Like, it's such a fucking fantastic camera, honestly.
Dude, my favorite feature, I was tweeting about this earlier, is that you can put LUTs on it, so you can see what it would look like with a LUT. So we're like, yo, we want to shoot shit in film, but we're too poor and don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
So like, I was like, we're gonna get this Kodak film LUT. So we got it and we put it on the camera, and you can just like get the display to show what the LUT would look like the graded footage.
Right.
Okay, so does it apply the LUT in camera, or is it only like, okay, that's okay.
Post processing, yeah.
I was about to say that.
No,
that would be risky. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's only on the monitor, but it's so great because then like I had no idea what it looked like ungraded until I dragged it in without the LUT into the timeline. But so like we shot with the LUT on the entire time to make sure it would have like that look, and it just gives you so much fucking control over the image. It's just great.
That's awesome.
Damn, nice.
Yeah, dude, like going back to like your directing like style, like it's pretty interesting because like you rarely hear about like symbiotic directors / writers like working together. Like even with two people, and the fact that you have like three people that are equally symbiotic with each other.
So which one of you is Venom, which one of you is Eddie Brock, and which one is the third person?
I would say that I'm Venom. I'm Venom for sure. And then I would say I'm Venom because I'm always the one with the, like, John and Josh are both reserved people. Like I'm a loudmouth bitch, but like they are quietly thinking of good ideas, and I'm rambling. And I'm fucking rambling 1,000 bad ones, and then eventually I'll have a good one. So that's like, I feel like, yeah, I don't know what the fucking question. Which one of us is Venom? Yeah, I'm Venom.
Okay.
Now here's a question though: how many tater tots do you eat before and after filming? Though I
fucking hate tater tots, so none. I'm sorry.
Whoa! You shoved a big mouthful of them in your face in the Venom video, my dude.
I almost vomited when I did that in the Venom video.
It's a French fry.
No, but these were like sweet potato tots, and I fucking hate.
Oh no, sweet potato! No, that's trash.
Yeah, right. It's fucking sounds pretty bad.
Have you had actual tots, or like you're basing this like bigoted rhetoric off of one kind of tot?
No. I like regular tater tots are fine. I don't know the texture. I know it's just a fucking French fry, but just something about
tater tots are just like mashed fries.
Yeah, but the mashed element of it, But I like fucking mashed potatoes, so.
So is it like the texture of a tater tot? I'm not getting it.
I think it's probably the texture and the fact that after I ate those sweet potato tots, I was like, never again am I touching anything that looks like
okay. But sweet potato is just trash. And I don't like sweet potato.
I disagree. You can doctor them up pretty well.
Dude, I fucking hate sweet potatoes.
If you roast them with some hot sauce and a little bit of cinnamon.
I'm not gonna go ahead and just bash sweet potato as a whole, because I don't think I've ever had like well prepared sweet potato. But every sweet potato I've ever tried is just like not a fan of anything sweet potato flavored.
It ain't a filet mignon. Like, you don't have to prepare it that well. Like, it's just a potato.
Not really though, because like
it is though, literally.
Well, I agree with Chris. You got like the potato's a blank canvas.
Right.
You certainly can fuck up some potatoes.
Like
100%.
like if it's just like a bland like sweet potato, like I'm not with that. But like there's ways to prepare, you know.
I mean, nobody's out here eating a plain potato of any kind.
I mean, I've had plain potatoes before.
Ugh, with no like.
No, I mean they
no
were
seasoning?
cooked, but then no butter, no salt, no any of that shit. And it's
That's the whitest shit that's ever been said across my time.
It probably is though.
What is
Yeah.
happening?
You ever heard of the potato hack?
I mean, not on the regular.
Diet right there. Yeah, like there's a diet called the potato hack, and basically like it's for people that are morbidly obese to lose weight, and basically all you do is
I'm gonna get on that.
but you heat up a potato and then like you let it cool down completely so all the cellulose sets, and apparently if you eat that for like 2 weeks, you will lose about a half a pound a day.
Wow.
All you eat is potatoes, but like it's
did you
not
just
easy
say-
apparently.
Did you just say die? Like DIY? Did you say die? Is that like a thing?
What?
When you were like, there's this die.
Diet.
Oh, I thought you said die, and I was so
He
fucking
said.
confused.
He said enunciate, bitch.
Well,
was
I'm
so
from
fucking confused.
Connecticut, so like I don't pronounce T's, so it's fine.
Good point.
Dude.
Good point. I had
that?
I had another question to go back to the Jimmy Kimmel thing that we're doing here.
course.
What's it like being? It seems like you and your girlfriend have like a really collaborative relationship. Like, you guys are doing your podcast together now, and
Yeah, we did one episode.
Oh.
It's canceled. No, I'm just kidding. No. Continue your
Well,
question.
the
You wanted to-
podcast and her acting in your stuff sometime. And I know like one of the first videos you did, you had her do the commentary or whatever.
Yeah, for like the first like 3 or 4.
Yeah. So what's that like?
Yeah.
Because
No,
every
man.
girlfriend I've ever had, and Chris, I think you can attest, they're all not supportive and actual like kind of cunts.
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a great.
So what's it like having somebody who actually supports you?
Well, I feel like Natalie and I. Dude, I'm younger than all you guys, but like I've had shitty relationships too. I feel your pain.
Yeah.
But Natalie and I are like, I'd say we're friends first, if that makes sense, and that's how we
That's
got
hot.
together.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like,
I wish I had friends.
sometimes I feel like I'm fucking shitty at being a boyfriend, if we're being honest. Like, I'm shitty at the boyfriend element of like the. But I mean,
Like,
I
what do you mean,
feel
like getting
we're
her
really good.
gifts and shit, or like taking her
Just-
on dates, or?
I feel like just thinking to do stuff like that, because I view it more as like we're BFFs, if that makes sense, which I guess is better. I don't even know if it's to me, it feels better. Like, that's what I want, is like a really
Yeah.
close friendship with someone. So we're friends first. So basically it's just like she's part of the gang. So when we're all making this movie together, it's not like, oh, come on, Natalie, act in it. It's just like Josh, who's known Natalie for like 4 years, and John, who's known her for like 4 years, are just like, hey, let's do this. And then you want to act in it? Sure. So it's very
Yeah.
much just like talking to your friend.
I can't relate.
We're partners in crime, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, man. Sorry for you. I don't know what to say sorry for. Sorry
Can't
for
have
you.
Kill
that-
the stream, man. Kill the stream. I'm fighting for my life, man.
And don't kill the stream. Kill.
In game.
In game.
No, that's really cool though. Yeah, I bet one day I'll meet somebody.
Dude,
that
yes,
I
you will.
like.
Yes. Yeah, of course you will, dude. Of course you will.
I'm kidding. Is this camera on me?